It's Saturday today and I have a meeting with my boss. That's not even the exciting part of my day today. Later on, I have something planned for someone very special in my life, and they don't even have an absolute iota or the slightest idea that something good is going to come their way today. So I'm going to be taking you guys along as I plan this little surprise thingy I have. So stay with me. Let's go. And so I got to my meeting rendezvous in good time, strutting down there with my palazzo pants. And I came in early, quite early actually. After a quick rundown of our agenda, in no time, we were literally done. I was so ecstatic at this point, and I just packed up my stuff and I was ready to head home. I was just putting finishing touches here to the last minute of the work done, and I was honestly looking at my time here, checking out my itinerary and where I was supposed to be at this point in time. So I knew that my work here was done. I packed up my things, put my laptop in my laptop bag, and I was ready to head home at this point. So meeting is done. Now it's time for that part of the day that I've been looking forward to. So I had a quick dash home and I changed into something comfy, pulled my hair out, picked my bag, and off I went to the phone store. Here I was in my keke. Did I just say my keke? God, I beg go. For my international viewers, a keke is just a public transport system that works here in Nigeria, just like this yellow tricycle. It's a tricycle basically that you can see here. So I was on my way to the phone store at this point, and I thought, why not record and then look at relationship people. These are the problems we have in this country. Relationship people. Okay, so this is a popular Eke Awka market in Anambra State where I got my let me give it out now. So as you must have guessed or seen from my thumbnail, I am getting my mom a new phone. Some unfortunate fellow robbed her a few weeks ago and carted away with her phone. So my other brother sent me money and said, go phone shopping for mom. So here I was at the phone store sampling the Redmi phones that was on display here. I was asking about the functionalities, the properties, which one was most suited for an elderly woman, because of course I wouldn't just up and get my mom any kind of phone. So I was taking note of every single property each of this phone had, what it entailed. I was also looking at the prices, the storage capacities, and all whatnot, looking to get her something really durable and long lasting, and also one of those phones that she would always use to forward those 1,000,001 WhatsApp messages that most Nigerian parents would always forward on WhatsApp. God knows where they get those messages from. Those kind of messages that reads forwarded, that has been forwarded many times. One thing I would advise anyone that is going for any kind of shopping, one thing I advise you is have a mind of your own, because most people that are out for sales, they are going to try everything inside of them to try to convince you otherwise. They want to sell you what you're not so comfortable with. So whenever you're going for shopping and you have something in mind, have a strong mind of your own that come what may, you're not going to be convinced or swayed to go with what they think is better for you rather than what you think is best for yourself. Okay, so at this point I was done sampling and I now decided that I was gonna go with this. I think this is turquoise blue, right? Yeah, so this is a turquoise blue Redmi 15C Android phone. I finally settled for this because it came with 128 gig memory, storage capacity, and some other features that honestly I don't even remember at this point. But yeah, I settled for this. I loved the color, and it was just so sleek. And I also checked out phone pouches for the phone, and I also got a screen guard immediately to avoid the phone from falling down and screen damage and breakages and all of those things. So here the phone storage, what did I just say now, the phone store owner was helping me carefully place the phone screen guard on the phone screen, and then we eventually introduced her to her new pouch. Here she was looking like such a darling. I particularly choose a red pouch for my mom because I know she loved all things red, so I said why not, let me just go for this red one. And yeah, I got it for her. This phone looks so sleek. I was just testing out the features, make sure that everything was in fine and very good condition here. And yeah, it all checked out pretty good. So I made payments. Now get this, okay, I had a budget in my head before coming out to this phone store, and I also had a long list of requirements. I wanted a phone with a really big screen because my mom loves big screens, and I was also looking for a phone that had really loud speaker because my mom is one that watches her Facebook videos for very long hours and on really high volume. So I really wanted a high volume phone. And I was also looking for a sharp camera phone, a very good camera, because she will be taking pictures of everything and sending them to the family WhatsApp group. Typical Nigerian mom, you know. Needless to say, this phone came correct and it ticked all the boxes I wanted it to tick. I started on my way home, and low-key I just couldn't wait to get home and hand the phone over to my mom. I wanted to see the joy and excitement on her face. Like, I couldn't wait to see it. When I finally settled on getting this phone, on this particular one, something just felt right. It just felt like it was the right one. I kept imagining my mom's face when she sees it, and I literally had to remind myself, Chamaka, you are in public, hold yourself together. And that was exactly what I did. And knowing how overly dramatic my mother can be, I was legit looking forward to handing her this phone and seeing the drama she would act. So while on transit, I came across this lab where I did all of my lab practicals during my MSc years a few years ago. How time flies. It was such a strenuous time for me. God bless you so much, Dr. Eke Michael. I hope you get to see this someday and know just how grateful I am for all of your help. And so in no time, I was in my father's house, and the air here, it all felt too familiar, if you know what I mean. Now here's the plan, right? This is a surprise for my mother, so I wasn't expecting her to be home. I had earlier sent her on an assignment so she could be away from the house. And so when I eventually entered into the house and she wasn't around, I wasn't even surprised because it was as expected. My father too wasn't even aware of what was about to unfold before him. I just told him that I came over to drop something for mom, and that was it. I didn't want to give him too much information. Thankfully, he didn't probe me with so much questions, and we got on along just fine. And so while I waited for mother to return, I got started on trimming my father's fingernails because they looked somehow unkept. I remember when he used to be the one, doing my trimmings for me many years ago when I was very much younger. I and my siblings. How time flies. Now I am the parent and he seems to be the child. Roles reversed, literally. Now, due to age and stress over the years, my dad has become somewhat forgetful. But if there's anything he would always speak about passionately, it's recounting his lived experience on the Nigerian Civil War. Or rather, I would say the Biafran War. Ozemena, by the way. I picked his brain to see if he still remembers, and here's what he has to say. Your memory is sharp and accurate. That is sharp and accurate. Mama, Daddy, take at the war. What started that war? What happened? How did it even start? What was the reason?
Problem leading to the war.
Just like that. No reason.
A genuine reason. A genuine reason. And what a general reason. No kata. Pido mo useless killings. No. But in my war, he was certainly get to it. I'm a catazia. Ndogo, when you born 1 year. Would you get it of when you will have better
Revenge.
Yes. Of a whole or young is the main reason. If we didn't whip it, but I was the unable. But I was unable. And then there's the number. But I was so one young of the major reason.
Man, at that time, how old were you when this war started? How old were you?
The war will be around 58.
Yes, 1958.
58. Because I'm able to tell a woman.
Okay, it was your belly one town. I will be done. I am way down. That incident, no Igbo person can forget it too. More on Igbo edges on that time.
Yes.
Cha. Some families do some people phone a chota murofa. Some people, some families in Ethiopia, some of whom one never have what's fine after the war. Ufodu fulefu, ufodu jelaya hanatazi.
Yes.
Afurofa.
This is genuine. This is genuine. Ufodu jelaya hanatazi. Because I don't also different forces were jelaya or no go journey. But unfortunately, hanatazi.
Very sad, very sad. Was there music now? So she's almost here. Any moment now, she's gonna walk through the gates. So let's get ready. Full outfit check. My dad saw my big jumpsuit and asked me what kind of trouser is this. Daddy, during people's time, all these your old pictures. I have evidence. When you were in your youthful age, who knew you can't kalenka? Look at this man. And the man looked up to me, go see a picture. Go see a picture, well. In the late 80s, early 90s. Oh, the trouser I couldn't name. I wear palazzo or bongo trouser. That is in Aquatera. And now, back to regular programming and the reason why I'm here. So I heard my mom pull up at the gate and I said to myself, it's showtime. You could tell she wasn't expecting this surprise. Wait till she sees her new phone. And did I mention earlier that my mom is such a surprise giver? This woman practically loves to catch people off guard. On several occasions, my mom has pulled up at my house, taking me completely unawares. And I kid you not, I was startled. Now let's present this stuff to my mom before I bore you guys out of your minds, for Christ's sake. And now to the moment we've all been waiting for. this one, Eke Nebia. I'm just a messenger. I'm just a messenger. How's that true? Let me check it one. Hey! Johnson is very happy.